Values clarification says that every child should make up his own or her own values. In point of fact, that's not the way it works.
Today, the law says that if you're the same sex, 2 men and 2 women, you can't get married. It is against the law. And I thought that it might be kind of fun for us to sort of be pretend judges for a few minutes. What I'm going to give each of you is a sheet that just tells you that some people think that it's wrong for gays to get married, that it's not natural, and that it goes against what a family is. Other people think that the state should not decide these things, that it should just be up to 2 adults to decide what they want to do. What do you think the answer to these questions are? Should gays be allowed to marry? Should they not? What I want you to do is have a discussion.
You begin with relativism, and then you ask questions that are open-ended regarding abortion, regarding family planning, regarding sexuality.
I don't see why they shouldn't get married. You know, I mean, they love each other. It's just like any other people.
They just can't get married like that. I mean, one might have a disease and they want to get married and they won't even know about it. And then maybe the other person might catch it and then they won't be able to get married.
Yeah, but a man and a woman could have a disease.
What you want to do is to make sure that each child can express whatever he likes.
Yeah, people should get married. Yeah, if they love someone, let them get married.
Remember what Sarah said about the kids in the playground being told by a teacher that they might be gay and just not know it yet?
Parents, they want to think that their teachers are doing good, but they don't know what really goes on inside of the classroom.
So you think that they can't get married? I don't know. Who cares if we were gay? Do you care? No.
At the end of the day, this is not a case of every child making up his own mind. The goal of value clarification has been achieved. The outcome has already been determined by the curriculum. And in this way, education undercuts parents, it undercuts the church, and most assuredly, it undercuts the absolutes of the Bible. I've always had an interest in Nazi Germany, particularly why it was that the church bought into Hitler's agenda to the extent that it did, and what are the lessons that we can learn from Nazism.
What makes a Nazi? How does he get that way?
So I wrote the book entitled When a Nation Forgets God, 7 Lessons We Must Learn from Nazi Germany.
During World War II, the US government hired Walt Disney to produce a film warning Americans about some of the Nazi tactics Pastor Lutzer is concerned about.
Hitler was very clear. The soul, he says, belongs to the Reich. It belongs to the German Empire. And in Nazi schools, there was indoctrination. Now, I need to say up front that it's possible to over-exaggerate the parallels between America and Nazi Germany. But at the same time, I wrote the book because I was interested in those various streams of culture and streams of belief that would allow Nazism to develop.
I think I should add lesbian too? Okay.
It's already there. It's already in the classroom. The kids are already thinking about it. There's ways that are pretty standard elementary curriculum across this country, which, you know, with a little inventiveness, you can start going on.
So what you're really doing is having them affirm together those values that they have now accepted. And what are the values? Relativism, humanism. But the bottom line is this: the schools cannot do what the home must do. And ask God to help you to know how your child is to be educated.